Good morning to one person here. I am Palani Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Save Institute of Technology. Today I am going to present the topic of surveying leveling. First of all, we know what is meant by leveling. Leveling is the art of determining the relative points. That means one place to another place, we have to find the level difference. Level difference between one place to another place, that is called as leveling. In that level difference, we have to find, there are two methods. First one is HOC method and another one is a rise and fall method. There are two methods to find the reduction of level RL. So in this method, we have to find only for the HOC method. So the following staff readings observed successfully with a level of 0.875, 1.235, 2.310, 1.385, 2.930, 3.125, 4.125, 0.120, 1.875, 2.030, 2.765. The first reading was taken with a staff held upon a benchmark of elevation 132.135 meter. The instrument have been moved after second, fifth, eighth readings. Enter the readings in a field book, apply usual set. This is the question for find the various level difference between the points. So in this method, we have to find the HOC method. So this is the sample of the field book format. In this field book format, there are three values having there. First one is DS. The DS, that means backside. So backside is defined as when the instrument is fixed at start station, the reading was taken on, the first reading was taken on a value is the BS value. When the instrument is fixed at start station, the first reading was taken on the staff, that is called as backside. So in this question, the first reading is 0.875. So that this value is the backside value, right? Then IS. IS is denoted as intermediate side. In this IS, after the BS value, we have to take the intermediate points. That reading was called as the intermediate side. So another value and the next value is the intermediate side. In this question, we have noted the instrument have been moved after second, fifth, and eighth reading. First, we note that the reading value, first value, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So totally we have 11 readings. In that 11 readings, the instrument have been moved after second reading. So second reading we have denoted as FS. So FS means when the instrument is moved after second reading. So second reading is moved after third reading. So that is called as the BS value. Similarly, the fifth reading, the instrument have been moved, so that value also the FS. Immediately the other value is BS. And then again, the eighth reading is moved the instrument, so that value is denoted as FS. So and again, the next value is called as BS. Final reading is value is the FS. And remaining all the readings are taken as intermediate side, that means IS. So the value should enter the field book carefully. So first value is the backside value. So backside value is the BS 0.875. So enter first reading is called as backside 0.875. And second reading is called as foreside. So instrument moved after second reading. So the last reading was taken on foreside value. So the enter the value is 1.235, right? And again, the next value is the BS value. So where we enter the FS in same column, the value is entered as the BS value, 2.310. Next, the intermediate value 1.385. And the fifth reading, the instrument moved. So the fifth reading was foreside value. So that value is 2.930. And next value is BS value. When entered FS, the same column value they entered as the BS IS value. So 3.125. Right? So again, 7th reading is the IS value. So enter the intermediate value 4.125. Again, 8th reading is FS value. So let's enter FS column. So 0.120. Where enter the FS value, the same is entered in the BS value. So 1.875. Right? So then final value is next value is intermediate side value. So 2.030 and final reading the foresight value 2.765. Right? So clear, again I am telling the BS is when the instrument is fixed at the staff station. The first reading was taken on the value is BS and FS is defined as when the instrument is fixed at the same place and same place we have to take the final value that value is the foresight. In between value of backside and foresight, that is called as IS, intermediate side, right? And the first reading was taken with the staff held upon a benchmark of elevation 132.135. The benchmark, what is meant by benchmark? So the benchmark is defined as a reference point known elevation. So reference point known elevation, the value is RL, first RL value. The RL value is 132.135 meter. So this is the benchmark. So remarks column we have to put benchmark, right? So immediately where our first RL is having and the BS value is there. So we have to find the HOC value. So how to calculate HOC? So HOC is equal to RL plus BS. So RL value plus backside value is having, we have to find the HOC. So HOC, we need HOC. So RL plus BS. So 132.135. So 132.135 plus BS value is 0.875. So the value is 133.01. So how will you find the HOC? That means HOC is equal to RL plus BS. So RL value is 132.135 plus BS value is 0.875. So the final value is 133.01. Next we have find the RL value, but we know the RL value. We don't know the RL value. We have to find that RL value. So how will you find the HOC value is reduced to IS or FS? So RL, how will you find RL? So RL is equal to HOC minus IS or FS. The formula is RL value formula is HOC minus IS or FS. So we know that HOC is 133.01. Now our formula is HOC minus IS by FS. So we have FS value. So HOC minus, so 133.01 minus 1.235. So we get the value, we get the RL value 131.775. Right? So if we have RL and the same line we have the BS value. So we easily find the HOC value. Right? So 131.775. This is the RL value and the same line we have BS value. So RL plus BS we have find the HOC value. Right? So 131.775 plus 2.310. Plus 2.310. The value get 134.085. Right? So similarly, next we have find the RL value. We know HOC minus IS. Similarly, HOC minus FS. So we get RL value. So 134.05 minus 1.385. The value is, RL value is 132.7. Similarly, same HOC value minus the FS value. So 134.085 minus 2.930. So 131.155, right? So same, the RL value is having and the same line the BS value is there. So RL plus BS we have find the HOC value. So 131.155 plus 3.125. So we get the HOC value is 134.28, right? So same, we have HOC value but we don't know the RL value. So we want RL, HOC minus IS or FS. HOC minus IS, HOC minus FS. So HOC value is 134.28. So minus 4.125. So we get 130.155, right? Same HOC value 134.28 minus 0.120. So 134.28 minus 0.120. So we get the value of RL 134.16, right? So same, we have find the RL value, at the same line we have the BS value. So RL plus BS we get the HOC value. So 134.16 plus 1.875 plus 1.875. So we get 136.035, right? So similarly we have find the next RL values. So we know the HOC minus IS and HOC minus FS, right? So HOC value is 136.035. The IS value is 2.030. We get the value of RL 134.005, right? Again the HOC minus FS. So 136.035 minus 2.765. The final value is 132.27, right? So these are all the solution of field book. We entered the remarks value. So when the instrument is changed, the second reading, fifth reading, eighth reading, these are all the points are change point. So the second reading is 1.235. So remark column is change point 1. What is meant by change point? When the instrument is changed one place to another place, that is called as change point. So that change point is second reading, fifth reading, eighth reading. So fifth reading is 2.930. So same column. So this value is the change point 2. And again eighth reading is 0.120. So 0.120. This value is the change point 3. Finally, we check the arithmetic formula. So how will you find arithmetic formula? So arithmetic check. Summation of BS minus summation of FS is equal to last RL minus first RL. This is the check formula. Both conditions should same in the value. So how will you find summation of BS? So add the BS value 0.875 plus 2.310 plus 3.125 plus 1.875. We get the value of summation of BS 8.185 minus then summation of FS value. So 1.235, 2.930, 0.120, 2.765. So 1.235 plus 2.930 plus 0.120 plus 2.765. The final value is 7.05 is equal to last RL. In the column, in the last value is 132.327 minus first other value is 132.135, right? So finally 8.185 minus 7.05, 1.135 is equal to the same value as right hand side. So 132.27 minus 132.135. The same value is 1.135. The left hand side is equal to right hand side. So hence, okay. Thank you.